Hello, I would like today to show you an experiment, and these are pieces of the stones. I'm thinking to put them in the sauna, and in the sauna I would like to put them behind the fireplace, the stove. So I think the stones might absorb some water, and so I would like to use some kind of material that would prevent those stones to absorb any moisture, as sometime in the sauna here might freeze, and then if there is any water it will crack the stones or split it away from cement wall. I would like to use today material called by HG. This is like polymer film protector. So usually they are for tiles in the bathroom to give a shield for it. But why not to try? I'm using gloves for safety purposes. Also, I think it will darken the stone and show more of the texture. Wow, that's not also it's beautiful, but I'm not expecting this kind of dark color. But let's see, maybe after it's dry it will lighten a little bit more. Yeah. Some spots did not take more enough. I'm using sponge to apply the polymer on the surface. The only thing I'm worried is that when I put it inside the sauna behind the canvas, I know it's not English. I know when I put it behind the stove in the sauna, I have wooden stove, or proposed one. Right now I have electric one. So here we go. Wow, that's really different color. But somehow it's not. It's more like a black now. It was like a gray. Yeah, so I'm worried that this will not handle the heat and it will show some defects or ugly surface by time. But or because of the heat. But let's give it a try. I'm going to put it near to the electric stove in the sauna, and then I'll see how it's going to work or not. Now it's pretty dry, and I don't really see the difference in color as before when I apply it, and when I touch it, it's pretty smooth. It's like there's protection film actually, as it says. I'll try it in the sauna and then I will give a feedback. So this is after about 24 hours, and I left actually the stone next to the stove in the sauna, and it was pretty about 80 degrees centigrade, and it's still very fine, and even after the sauna's finished, after I switch off the stove, I put those stones, both of them, over the stove, over the rock of the stove, and I only find some color or maybe dryness, something like that, but for sure the temperature was above 200. And I bought both of them because I want to see if there is any changes having on the both, so there is like reference. Sorry, my voice is today, I'm not feeling well. And now here, maybe in the better lights, you can see the difference in color, and I don't know if you can see the shiny glows over the stone. I'm going to make the water test now and see what is the absorption. This is definitely taking much water, and here I can see part of that is still dry, and a part absorb water. This is way different. I think I should apply more polymer on the stone next time, so it will absorb less. But that's it for now. Thank you. After 2 hours of soaking in water, this is how they look like now. I'm gonna take them and put them in a foil, and I'm going to make harsh test. I'll put them actually in the oven to see the reaction. I'll put the temperature of about 300 Celsius, and for maybe about 50 minutes. The point why I put them in the foil is that I'm just worried if the ropes have cracked, that might crack the glass of the oven. I'll put the temperature of about 300 Celsius, and for maybe about 50 minutes. The point why I put them in the foil is that I'm just worried if the ropes have cracked, that might crack the glass of the oven. So here we have our baked stone. It seems to be that both of them are having plenty of water penetrate inside, but let's see. But no defects on both of them. This one is having more glossy surface than this. I think it's going to work well. But one good point for the polymer that I don't think they will be easy become dirty, so maybe it's easy to clean them. We'll see.